Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction or read-through for I was about to say Spirit Detective. Do I think this is Yu Yu Hakusho? Spirit Photographer Saburo Kono. I think that's what it is. Saburo Kono? Yep. Okay, so this is a new one-shot manga that I just saw came out the other day in Jump, and so sometime this week I wanted to do a reaction to it because it is by the same mangaka pairing that did The Promised Neverland, and we just finished The Promised Neverland on the channel. It's in celebration of the 4th anniversary of The Promised Neverland. So I'm excited to see what they have here. It is just a one-shot. I don't know if it's something that, we'll see how it ends, but I don't know if it's something that might get picked up as a full serialized series later on, like how most series go. I think most series start out having these sort of one-shots, and sometimes they're made public, sometimes they're just released later on as a special in the volume collection. I still remember, what was I thinking? Because both Hero Academia and I think Vigilantes had public one-shots that came out later on with the volume collections. There was something else, oh yeah, recently, Burn the Witch. Burn the Witch from Tite Kubo started out as a one-shot, and now it's going to be serialized at some point. I thought it was supposed to be some point this year, but I haven't really heard too much more about it. Maybe sometime later, like maybe October's when it'll start, but I guess we'll see when Burn the Witch comes out. So yeah, let's read this and we'll see if it gets picked up for full serialization or if it truly is just a one-shot. But starting at the first page here, Spirit Photographer Saburo Kono, and we see some kid playing a Nintendo Swatch. Yeah, the kid's playing his Swatch, and did someone new move in next door? Is that the kid saying it? Looks like it. What do they do? I'm not sure. I think photography or something. Okay, so I guess he's talking to his mom. Cool, cool. I was trying to see if I could tell what game that is, but I can't. By the way, Sota? Sota, you skipped school again, didn't you? Are you listening? The next door neighbor. I wonder how long they'll last. You win. Okay. I can't tell. The apartment next door has issues. Many move in because it's so cheap, but they run off in less than 3 days. I heard it's really haunted. This man also left within 3 days, but it played out a bit differently this time. Alright, this guy smirking, is he going to be our titular protagonist? And now we see Sota. I always love the frontispiece art that Posca Demizu does here. I've seen Posca Demizu on Twitter though. They just post like a bunch of drawings of like children and dinosaurs. It seems like children and dinosaurs are their sort of I don't know what to call it, their style, their motif. But I like this frontispiece art. Alright, we see Sota like reflected in the camera lens as if they're trapped there. Alright, we see 502 and then 602. Text Kogane. Alright. And then the kid hears the doorbell. Alright already. And then there's a flash. Hello, and creepy face. Sorry, it took a while to come and introduce myself. My name is Saburo Kono. Okay, so he is the titular protagonist. I moved into 603. It's him, Sota thinks. I'm a normal photographer. Not with those eyes. He's definitely not normal. This is for you. A souvenir of our meeting. This picture of him. I wonder if this is a thing with the author as well, because that's similar to when Emma and Norman had their picture taken toward the beginning of The Promised Neverland. Totally don't need it. No thank you. That's a horrible shot indeed. My mom's not home right now, so... And he puts his foot in the doorway, oh creepy, and starts prying it open. Then I would love to ask for your help. I'm in quite a bind. This is my 3rd day here, but the spirit hasn't appeared yet. He said it so casually, as if he were talking about a plumbing problem. He's a weirdo. He moved into that room to see the ghost. I'm sorry I have no furniture, but please try to make yourself comfortable. How did this happen? He pressured me into it. There really is nothing here. Photography equipment and only 2 cameras. This is so sketchy. How could he live here with just that? Why did you move here, Mr. Kono? Photography. I came to take pictures. Like that one? No, no. That was an ordinary instant camera. Only used for test shots. This is the real deal. The real deal. Yes. I came for the spirit photography. I specialize in spirit photography. Spirit photography? You're a fan of the paranormal or something. No, this is my job. This camera is special. It has the ability to take, transfer, and capture the souls of the dead. Huh? You know how some people freak out that their soul will be taken when you point a camera at them? It's that. So, you trap the soul inside the photo? Yes. And he flinches. Don't worry, I can't capture the soul of a living person. I came here to capture this room's ghost and ask it to leave this world peacefully, but I can't do anything if it doesn't appear. I thought the people next door would know something. As the saying goes, neighbors aren't blind, right? Can you tell me what you know? Sota Kogane. My gut told me this was bad. He knows my name. I wanted to run if I could. If only I could. Dang it. It was suicide. A lady jumped off the balcony 4 months ago on a rainy day. Her name was Yoko Kakizaki. She worked at some company, a typical adult. We barely spoke, but she was a pleasant and kind person. And why did Miss Kakizaki commit suicide? Dunno. There was a note. Then how was it determined to... there was no note. Then how was it determined to be a suicide? The cops investigated and they found out she had some trouble at work, so they thought that was the motive. I see. So it may not be suicide after all. And Sota reacts. Since her death, everyone who's moved in here has left immediately. And I like he's shocked at first, but then he gulps and regains his composure. Since her death, everyone who's moved in here has left immediately. They all said they saw the spirit of a woman at night, that they were grabbed and feared for their lives, that it was probably the ghost of Yoko. But too bad for you. Maybe they were all lying, because you haven't seen a ghost. Are you satisfied? I don't know anything else, so let me go home. I guess. The sun is setting after all. Thank you for your help. And then the door locks. Huh? Oh, it locks on its own as he's reaching for it. Hey, did you lend your keys to someone? No, they're all here. Is it the landlord? No, if it were. Why isn't whoever's out there ringing the doorbell? Perhaps because it's not a guest. That. The chain got broken yesterday. And then he turns back. Even if I locked the door, it's been coming in the past 2 days. What? So when you said the ghost hasn't appeared, I'm sorry. I lied. And then the lock clicks and it starts to open. Welcome, welcome. No one's there. And they hear footsteps walking in. What's the sound? Footsteps. And the door closes behind them. Exactly. A wet and barefooted. Female spirit. What the? The more he describes it, the more I see it. It's coming this way. Yoko? Wow, that's a really cool and creepy panel. The eyes are so good. And he screams and runs, and whatever she's saying is just scribbled through. Here, Sota, stop hiding and look carefully. Whoa, she's saying something. Sota, where is Sota? For some reason, she's looking for you. Is this why he brought me to this room? And he tries to run. But why? And the door slams again. No. It won't open. Help. Hurry and capture her with that camera. But wait. It's still too early to click, yes? What? Sota, you're hiding something. It's odd. You said you barely spoke, so how did you know she was a kind person? Why didn't you say she seemed kind? You knew Yoko. She was a kind person, yes? Then why are you so afraid? Because Yoko must hate me. Because I killed her. That day, I watched Yoko fall. It wasn't suicide, that rainy day. And we see her running. She runs into her apartment, it looks like. I was the one about to commit suicide. Wow, this is so good. I got chills. Text, die, idiot, creep. Note, I'll be home later again tonight. Mom. This is so good. I'm starting to tear up already. Jeez. They were really good. The Promised Neverland got me to cry a bunch. Wait, Sota. Wait, Sota. Your handkerchief. You just dropped it. Oh my, what happened? You're covered in dirt. And we see footprints on his shirt. Footprints? Don't tell anyone, especially my mom. But I don't have a dad, and Mom's always busy with work. It is embarrassing, and it'll only upset her. And I don't want her to worry. Okay, I won't tell anyone. But can you promise me something? Tell me everything. Don't bear this all on your own. Promise me. No, save her spirit. Can she just stick around in the story and be helpful ghost assistant? Promise me. Okay. Yoko. Do you remember our promise? Please rethink this. Let's talk it out. I'll come over there. Oh, and she tries to step up. Yoko was only trying to save me. Don't. It's okay. Wait for me. And she slips. If I had kept my promise and hadn't done such a stupid thing, she would still be alive. It's all my fault. I practically killed her. Sota, Sota, and he's crying. You must have been in so much pain, but I was scared and couldn't tell anyone. I pretended not to see. I kept running away, even though it was all my fault. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And she hugs him. I'm glad. Huh? Sota, you're alive. Yoko doesn't hate you, Sota. She was worried and she wanted to tell you, and I like how he changes to this straight face now. It's not your fault. You did nothing wrong. Don't be embarrassed. You can run away somewhere if it's too much to bear. But you're not alone. Remember that. That's why. Live. Smile. Nothing good comes from dying. So please don't think of taking your life anymore. Okay. I promise for real this time. I'm so sorry, Yoko. Can I take a picture? Thank you. And he takes the picture of the two of them and shows it to Sota. Good smiles on both of you. How does she go in peace from here? What, a lighter? And he burns the picture. And a butterfly flies off. A butterfly? The shape the soul takes when it leaves the body. It's why the Japanese have likened the soul to a butterfly since ancient times. Aren't they similar? That night, Saburo Kono disappeared quietly. I told my mom everything and decided to transfer schools. There's a picture that I keep with me. This copy of the photo doesn't have a spirit in it. But I will never forget Yoko or this entire experience. All the spirits that remain in this world have business to take care of. It's not my style to capture them forcefully to exorcise them. I'm not an exorcist. I'm a photographer. He arranges for the subject to be in their best condition to capture their finest moment. Saburo Kono is probably aiming his camera somewhere today too. As a photographer who specializes in spirit photography, I loved this. I would totally be down for a full serialization. Oh, I loved this. I was kind of hoping, though, that Sota would stick around, like, sort of as the assistant slash main character, kind of the straight man to the weirdness of Saburo Kono. I liked this a lot. I would totally be down for a full serialization. Alright, we have this color thing. I actually think I've seen this before, though, this color page here. Special illustration celebrating the 4th anniversary. And we have Emma with Ray and Norman and Phil, Nat, Don and Gilda. And it seems like they all stayed at that house with Santa. Santa helping Phil chop wood. I love it. I love it. That was so good. Alright, so yeah, that actually didn't take as long to read as I thought it would. But yeah, I loved it. That was so good. I really want a full serialization now, though I don't know if it'll get one. And even if it does, it probably won't be for like months. But yeah, let me know what you all thought. I guess there's not much else to say other than like, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this or my reaction. If there's any other just short things that you'd like to see a special sort of one-off reaction to like this, let me know. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I wish I could show this like in the corner of the screen as I'm reading it, but Manga Plus, it's what Manga Plus is by Shueisha, right? But Jump is generally not very lenient with their copyright claiming. So sorry, can't really show it on screen with me. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter for more if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, asking, I'll give you one. It's free and open for anyone. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon to help keep the channel going, help me keep making these videos, it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. But yeah, either way, right before I end, I'll say if there are any other one-shots or short little things you want me to do occasional reactions to randomly, just let me know. But yeah, that is it. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.